There is something about Rome that stops time. Walking through its ancient streets feels less like tourism and more like stepping into a living museum where every corner holds a story thousands of years old. The Colosseum alone is enough to leave any visitor speechless, a massive amphitheater that once hosted gladiatorial combat and public spectacles for tens of thousands of Romans. But Rome is not just about ancient ruins. The Vatican City, nestled within Rome itself, is home to St. Peter's Basilica and the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's ceiling fresco remains one of the most breathtaking artistic achievements in human history. Toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain, wander through the Pantheon, or simply sit at a cafe in Piazza Navona and watch the world go by. Rome rewards those who slow down and truly absorb its layers. Paris has earned its reputation as one of the most romantic and culturally rich cities on the planet, and it delivers on every expectation. The Eiffel Tower, standing at over 300 meters tall, is instantly recognizable and even more stunning in person, especially when it sparkles with lights after dark. Beyond the iconic tower, Paris offers the Louvre Museum, home to the Mona Lisa and thousands of other masterpieces spanning centuries of human creativity. Strolling along the Seine River, exploring the bohemian streets of Montmartre, or indulging in freshly baked croissants at a local boulangerie, these are the experiences that make Paris unforgettable. The city's architecture, cuisine, fashion, and art all blend into an atmosphere that feels both grand and intimately personal. Perched dramatically on the edge of a volcanic caldera in the Aegean Sea, Santorini is arguably the most visually stunning destination in all of Europe. The iconic whitewashed buildings with their vivid blue domes cascade down steep cliffs, creating a postcard-perfect image that seems almost too beautiful to be real. Oia, the island's most famous village, is renowned for its sunsets, moments where the sky transforms into a canvas of orange, pink and gold that reflects off the shimmering sea below. Beyond the views, Santorini offers exceptional local wine produced from volcanic soil, fresh seafood, and a relaxed pace of life that encourages visitors to simply breathe and be present. It is a place that lingers in the memory long after the journey home. Barcelona is a city that pulses with creative energy, architectural wonder, and a vibrant street culture that is entirely its own. Antoni Gaudi's influence is felt everywhere, from the surreal spires of the Sagrada Familia, a cathedral that has been under construction for over 140 years, to the whimsical mosaics of Park Güell. Las Ramblas, the city's famous pedestrian boulevard, buzzes with life from morning until late into the night, lined with flower stalls, street performers, and outdoor cafes. The Gothic Quarter, with its narrow medieval lanes and hidden plazas, offers a striking contrast to the modernist architecture found elsewhere in the city. Barcelona is also a culinary destination where tapas culture thrives, and the local seafood paella is a dish worth traveling for on its own. Vienna carries itself with a quiet, dignified elegance that reflects its long history as the heart of the Habsburg Empire. The city's grand boulevards, ornate palaces, and world-class museums create an atmosphere of refined cultural sophistication that few cities can match. Schönbrunn Palace, with its 1,441 rooms and immaculate gardens, offers a glimpse into the opulent lives of Austrian royalty. The Vienna State Opera is one of the most prestigious opera houses in the world, and attending a performance, there is an experience that transcends mere entertainment. Coffeehouse culture is deeply embedded in Viennese life. Sitting in one of the city's historic cafes, sipping a melange and reading a newspaper, is considered an art form in itself. Vienna also sits at the crossroads of Eastern and Western Europe, giving it a unique cultural depth that rewards curious travelers. Venice is unlike any other city in the world. Built across 118 small islands connected by an intricate network of canals and bridges, it defies conventional urban logic and exists as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Gliding through the Grand Canal on a vaporetto or a gondola, passing centuries-old palazzos reflected in the shimmering water, is an experience that feels genuinely surreal. St. Mark's Square, with its magnificent basilica and the towering campanile, serves as the city's beating heart. Venice's famous carnival, held each February, transforms the city into a spectacular theatre of elaborate masks and costumes. Despite the crowds that flock to this extraordinary city, there is always a quiet alley or a hidden campo waiting to be discovered just a few steps off the main path. Reykjavik may be the world's northernmost capital city, but it punches far above its weight when it comes to natural spectacle and cultural vibrancy. Iceland's dramatic landscapes, volcanic craters, geysers, glaciers, and black sand beaches are all accessible within a short drive from the capital. The Golden Circle route takes visitors past Thingvellir National Park, the Geyser geothermal area, and the thundering Gullfoss waterfall in a single day. During winter months, the skies above Reykjavik come alive with the aurora borealis, a natural light show of greens, purples and blues that is one of the most awe-inspiring sights on Earth. The city itself is warm, welcoming, and filled with excellent restaurants, geothermal swimming pools, and a thriving art scene that belies its small population. Prague is a city that seems to have emerged fully formed from a fairy tale. Its remarkably well-preserved medieval architecture, dramatic hilltop castle, and atmospheric cobblestone streets create an environment that feels enchanted at every turn. Prague Castle, one of the largest castle complexes in the world, dominates the skyline and houses a collection of palaces, churches, and galleries within its walls. The Charles Bridge, lined with Baroque statues of saints, stretches across the Vltava River and offers stunning views of the city's terracotta rooftops and Gothic spires. The Old Town Square, with its famous astronomical clock that chimes every hour, draws visitors into a central gathering point full of history and life. Prague's craft beer culture is also legendary. The Czech Republic has one of the highest per capita beer consumption rates in the world, and the local brews are exceptional. Bergen serves as the gateway to Norway's legendary fjords, and the journey from the city into the surrounding landscape is one of the most dramatic transitions in all of European travel. The Briggen Wharf, a row of colourful wooden buildings dating back to the Hanseatic League era, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most photographed spots in Scandinavia. Taking the Fløibanen funicular up to the top of Mount Fløyen rewards visitors with a panoramic view of the city, the harbour, and the surrounding mountains and water. From Bergen, day trips to Hardangerfjord or Sognefjord, the longest fjord in Norway, reveal landscapes of almost incomprehensible beauty, where waterfalls cascade down sheer cliff faces into glassy waters thousands of meters below. Bergen itself is a city of culture, music and warmth, with a lively fish market at its centre. Granada is a city where the history of Moorish Andalusia lives and breathes in its architecture, its food and its streets. The Alhambra Palace complex, perched on a forested hill overlooking the city, is one of the finest examples of Islamic architecture in the world. Its intricate geometric tilework, carved stucco walls, and serene reflecting pools represent the pinnacle of Nasrid artistic achievement. The Generalife Gardens, adjacent to the palace, offer a peaceful retreat of fountains, flowers, and cypress trees with sweeping views of the Sierra Nevada mountains beyond. Below the Alhambra, the Albaicin neighborhood winds through narrow whitewashed lanes filled with tea houses, artisan shops, and flamenco venues. Granada is also one of the few places in Spain where tapas are still served complimentary with every drink, a tradition that makes exploring the city's bars and restaurants an especially rewarding experience. It is a city that carries centuries of layered history with grace and beauty,